Hey everybody, this is Matt with the Low Cash Homestead. It is starting to rain, and so I don't think we're going to be outside much longer, but so far this is what we got done today. We got a little raspberry plant put in there. We added another grapevine there. One's a Concord and one is a white grape. I forget the name of it. The idea is that they can grow up these poles. And okay, so we put another grapevine in here. We put another grapevine here. And we put a raspberry vine here, the idea being that they can grow up this trellis. Alright, the next thing we did was we put 6 purple passion asparagus plants in here. I used this box as a potato box last season. I didn't have a whole lot of success with it, but as I dug down into there, I saw that a lot of the compost and stuff that I had put in there was really nice and black and dark. So I just went ahead and used it for the purple passion asparagus. We're going to do something different with potatoes. And then over here, we had to weed this box out, and I think I got some of my asparagus when I did. I started the asparagus that was in here from seed. Most of them were Mary Washingtons. I planted another 6 Jersey Giants inside this bed, and as I was doing that, I did find some roots from, I think, last year's asparagus, and I just stuck them back in there. So with any luck, we'll get some growth out of those. Will it be edible this year? Probably not most of it. And then this is an existing bed, and all I did was top it off with one of our soil mixes. Now I did not put the vermiculite in it, and I did not put the mycorrhizal fungi in it, and so it's just cow manure, mushroom compost, and 2 potting soil, and then a much lighter, very woody type of potting mix, and we gave that a nice skim coat, and we did the same thing with this asparagus box. And also we did it with our year 4 box, and then our year 5 box we planted today as well. So the year 5 box is that one there, and that has the purple passion asparagus in it. These have the Jersey Giants. And I think these are Mary Washingtons, and I don't remember what variety that is. When I bought it, I think it was just labeled asparagus. This is Matt with the Low Cash Homestead. Thank you very much. Hey everybody, this is Matt with the Low Cash Homestead. We're looking at one of these trays, and again, the reason I have these high density trays here is because these little pet trays, these little black trays, these are flimsy. And so what I actually like to do is, while I'm soiling them up, I like to put the black tray inside this HDPE tray, and that just makes it a lot easier to handle, because these black trays, man, they just have no skeleton to them. They're so thin and cheap, and that's fine because you're going to sell these little cells, and then you'll reuse that black tray. But when you're putting dirt in there, you need something to stouten them up a little bit. And so I use these high-density polyethylene trays underneath. It's Matt with the Low Cash Homestead. Thank you very much. Have a good night. Hey everybody, it's Matt with the Low Cash Homestead. Check out the American Horticultural Society's Guide to Plant Propagation. I said before in that video I had this Rosa Canada. This is really nasty stuff. It shows up, it's all over this place, and it'll snag and bite you. So over here I also have these black locust cuttings. I'm really hoping that these take off. I did also, in my 150 trees video, I mentioned I got some Osage orange. These are sandbar willow. I did stick a couple of these Rosa Canada in here. These are sandbar willows. Like I said, I have a spot where the drainage goes, and so I want to put those there because I think they'll do good in that alluvial mix. and also hopefully help retain some of it. These are for weaving into the fence. I got super tiny ones, and that's because I wanted to see if I could get them to root quickly. This is like right off the green branches. These are the sprouts of the green branches, right? So I'm hoping they grow roots pretty quickly. I'm not sure if this poly tray is deep enough. I do have it under a black tray because all these poly trays that I have drain holes in them because I use them for doing the microgreens and stuff. So I might have to add more bed to it. Doesn't seem like it wants to stand up. These seem to be standing up fine on their own, and those sandbar willows seem to be standing up fine on their own. This is Matt with Low Cash Homestead. Thank you very much. Have a good night.